Hello, everybody, and welcome to episode 32 of the FC24 Youth Academy series with Charlton Athletic. Alright, let's take a look at the games that were played in the month of January. We only got one win, and the other games we drew twice and lost twice. Some of the performances were really bad, but some of them were actually pretty decent. Very, very inconsistent though. Looking to improve in this month. If we take a look at our games, we have to play Blackpool, Bolton, Swansea, Bristol City, and Stoke City. Quick look at our standings before we get into the episode. We're currently sitting in 5th, level on points with Norwich, 1 point ahead of Luton Town, but they have a game in hand on us. We're well over halfway done with this season. I've really enjoyed myself overall. I think the team's playing good. We just need to be more consistent. We should be able to see out the season in a playoff spot. Alright, now it's time to get into the player of the episode for episode 31. There was one or two other candidates, but I thought Dennis Rebello really impressed, especially with his ability to just take that right wing spot immediately from everyone else in the team. He was a breath of fresh air on the right wing. He got a goal and an assist, and he played pretty well in the games he played. I'll admit it's not the best player of the episode performance. There have certainly been other players who put in better performances than him in past episodes and not even have been rewarded the player of the episode. I thought Dennis was definitely deserving of it. He was probably the most bright player that we had in January. One thing I forgot to go over last episode was loaning out Roberto Nogueira. If you guys take a look now, he's jumped up 11 in his overall. He's still not the paciest, but his stats are looking very good in terms of dribbling. He's also pretty good at finishing too. I'm not sure if I want to recall him yet. If we do recall him, he instantly becomes our joint best player on paper. I'm not sure how I feel about that, so we're going to wait it out and give Rebello the chance at right wing for now. Alright, let's take a look at our first opponents today. We're going to be playing Blackpool, who are second to last in the league. We've already talked about in a previous episode how bad this team is. We've beaten them before. They're playing inconsistently, and they just don't have a good crop of players. Heading over to the team now, this is the starting 11 to take Blackpool on. We've got Nyeni starting up front with Andrio and Rebello on the wings. We have a midfield of Lagesse, Gilzine, and Geach, with a backline of Cramsey, Gasparich, Naholo, and Taverner, with Anamdi as our goalkeeper. Looking for much more consistency this time, guys. Let's try to assert ourselves on Blackpool. Right before I press play match, I want to let you guys know that I have installed a new gameplay mod for the series. Basically everything in the game has changed in terms of the gameplay. I'm looking forward to seeing the result of that. Anyways, let's get into the game. It's Blackpool versus Charlton Athletic. Wow, that went all the way over to Amnandi. What is this positioning right now? Oh, good try there. Namdi has to save it. Uh-oh. That's a shot, and Namdi has to turn that over. Not sure Lagesse has what it takes to beat his man, but looks like he might have a chance to shoot and score! Oh, it's gone through the goalkeeper there. That is not great keeping, but what a run Casa Lagesse made. He took it all by himself, bombing down the right wing. Beat about 3 people there, showed some control and some composure, and it's through the legs. It's 1-0 right before halftime. That was the last action of the first half. I can tell you guys right now, the gameplay mod has changed a lot. The game feels completely different. Literally every single aspect is completely different. I'm still adjusting to this, but I'm glad we got a lead here. Oh, and Nyeni, he's taken out there. That has to be a card. Actually, this animation indicates it's a red card. Wow. The referee has sent off James' husband. And Nyeni was turning there. It was going to be a goal-scoring opportunity, to be honest. Oh, that's a good tackle there. Finn Geach trying to cross that to Andrio, but it's not going to work. Good pass by Andrio into Nyeni here. Here's Nyeni. Can he score? Yep, he's got it in the back of the net. We're really profiting from this red card that Blackpool have got. The sending off has allowed us to dominate even more. We have our second goal here, thanks to a beautiful pass by Andrio and a tidy finish by Nyeni. To Bo Taverner. Here's Bo. Does he have the pace? He needs a shot. Ooh, really bad. Oh, Madigan. That's perfect. To Madigan. The touch is poor. Oh, wow. We got a shot away. That's saved off of the line. It's technically an effort by Madigan. Full-time whistles being blown there. The Blackpool fans are very unhappy. They basically did not feature in that game. It was all Charlton. I'm proud of the boys for that performance. This is something we could really build on. Okay, moving on to the final scouting report from Estonia. Thankfully, we have a player here to promote. Lex Kask here is a decent overall and a really good potential, so we're going to be adding him to our academy right now. Okay, guys, we will now be sending Sam Hubbard to Serbia for physically strong players. Alright, guys, now we can move on and look at Bolton, who are our next opponents here. They're currently in 17th place, so they're kind of struggling to make a name for themselves in the division. They're inconsistent in their last 5 matches. I've told you guys about this player before, but Deponda at center back is a good player. We need to watch out for him. Moving on to the changes to our starting 11. We've got Briam and Madigan coming into the midfield to replace Gilzine and Geach. We've also got Fabinho and Kana coming back into the starting 11, replacing Cramsey and Gasparich. Alright, let's keep building on that performance that we had against Blackpool. It's Bolton Wanderers versus Charlton Athletic. It's played really smartly inside, and Bo Taverner's there and can clear it. Whoa, 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 and Yenny. The press is working really well. Oh, that's a pass here by Yenny into Andrio. That's really, really smartly taken. This all happened basically because of Rebello's pass. He played that inside right into Yenny. Basically created the whole chance, and Andrio's not going to miss from there. Oh, that shot's come in at Anamdi. He saves it. Oh, good pass. Anamdi, he claims it. Good work here by us. And here's Anyeni. Has to finish with his left foot. He doesn't. And there's Briam's shot. Oh, we're 2-0 up here. We're playing well. Move started from the back. It was a counter-attack. We committed numbers forward. It was too much for Bolton there in the end. We have a 2-goal cushion here before halftime. Bolton looking to go inside. It's an effort at Namdi, and he saves it. Halftime whistle being blown there. It's the end of the first half. We're 2-0 up right now. Bolton don't really look too threatening. We have to stay on top of them in the second half. Can't let them get back in this game. Oh, that's a brilliant pass here to Andreo, but the touch is too heavy. Chipped over the top here to Matheson, but Jesse Kana's there. We've given this away off a throw-in. We've given it away off a throw-in. They have only scored because of that error. That feels terrible. This is exactly what I was talking about, letting Bolton back into the game. Naholo, really well-timed slide tackle. It was necessary to win us the ball. Why has Naholo stepped up? Oh, Namdi. He didn't get there, but they missed. What is going on? Zanyeni. Into Rebello. That's saved by Baxter. It's Justin Cramsey winning the ball. It's not a foul. How is that a foul? The wings. Into Anyeni. Looks outside, and Rebello was there. Full-time whistle being blown there. We hold on for all 3 points here. We've won 2-1. It's a bit of a cagey affair. Both teams had really good opportunities. It's a bit of mayhem. We probably should have conceded a second goal for sure. But we come away with this with all the spoils. Monthly scouting report from Mongolia has just come back, guys. None of these players are good enough still. I really hope we get a player from this nation soon. Alright guys, we got some confirmation that Callum Manning himself has left the club. Disappointed to see him go. I thought he had the potential to go pretty far in the series, but unfortunately he's just being outshone by other midfielders. The competition in midfield is pretty crazy. Even the starters are not secure. Alright guys, a quick look at our next opponent here. We're playing Swansea. They're currently in 18th place with inconsistent form in their last 5 matches. As I talked about in the reverse fixture against these guys, they have a really good and speedy winger, a Ghanaian named Dankwa that they have. That's most likely starting, as you can see. Alright, let's go over some of the changes that we've made to the starting 11. We've got Cahol replacing Rebello at right wing. We've also got Gilzine and Geach coming back into the midfield. In addition to this, we got Justin Cramsey at left back and Vanya Gasparich at left center back to come into the team. Alright, we're 2 for 2 this episode. I want to make it 3. It's Charlton Athletic versus Swansea City at the Valley. No, that's dangerous. And it's a perfect goal. Whenever there's an opening like that left by one of our center backs, there's a long shot coming that will not be stopped. It's happened about 4 episodes in a row now. Really disappointed to go 1-0 down already. That's a good pass here. Naholo not able to get his standing tackle in. I suppose I have to stop assuming that these players are going to actually do the right thing. I don't know why he didn't just stick a foot out and stop it. If I go in with a standing tackle, it's just going to ruin everything. We're 2-0 down. Geach into Anyeni. That's a great pass here. Here's Anyeni, and he can't score. Ooh. Well, we've won the ball here. Here's Anyeni looking to score, and he saved again. And Anyeni in behind here. Here's Anyeni looking to score the fancy stuff. He went for the disrespectful shot, and it's in. We bring the deficit down to 1 right before halftime. It was a good pass there by Cahol, and that's actually a really, really nice finish by Anyeni. It's the end of the first half. We're hearing some boos here still. Fans are not happy being a goal down here against a team we should be doing better against. But we have another 45 minutes to improve here. Good chance here for Swansea. Is he onside? He absolutely is. Don't know what our defensive line is doing, allowing him to roam there in that pocket for so long. Yade's got a second goal. We're 3-1 down. Crazy pass. I mean, what are we doing? It's like the third or fourth time in this game. One thing's for sure, we do not know how to learn our lesson. It's literally happened again. Midfield, absolutely non-existent in defense. When that happens, our defensive line doesn't know what to do. We're helpless at the back. We're down 5-1. That's the end of that putrid game. Don't really know what to say, to be honest. Our players made the same mistakes over and over and over and over again. We deserve to be punished 5 times at least. Okay, our next opponents here are Bristol City. They're very close to us in the league. They're sitting in 8th place. They're undefeated in their last 5 matches, but they've only picked up 1 win. They have a decent squad, a couple regions to look at as well. But our main goal right now is just to move on from that last game. Right, let's take a look at the changes to the starting 11. We've got Rebello coming back in at right wing. We also see Legesse and Madigan back into the midfield to replace Gilzine and Geach. Jay Fabinyi and Jesse Kana come back into defense to replace Justin Cramsey and Vanya Gasparich. Alright guys, I don't really know what to say after that last game. That was pretty terrible. I really hope the same errors aren't made in this game. It's Charlton Athletic versus Bristol City. Here's a shot. Namdi has to dive to get his hand to that. Apparently that's fuck. Wait, that's a card. That's a yellow card for winning the ball. Alright, I actually might have to look into installing the vanilla referee version of this mod. That's kind of outrageous. It's Rebello going outside here to Briem, and his touch actually led the ball behind him, ruining the entire opportunity. Another free kick and a yellow card. Yeah, we're changing to the vanilla referee version of this mod. It's the end of the first half. Neither team has been able to put the ball into the back of the net. I'm not really sure what to say. We've had some okay passing, but no entire sequences have actually occurred for us. We need to be better. I was going to change the mod after the episode. It's changing after this game. Whoa! Why is Legesse feeling like a snail right now? Oh, so a warning for him. Gotcha. Red card for Fabinyi, but a warning for him. It's actually a really good pass. It's close to being a goal there. It's a good pass here to Briem. Dickey's there with an even better standing tackle. Not again. Into Rebello. Nothing to say, really. The refereeing is the worst I've ever seen it. That game kind of felt terrible, I'm not gonna lie. Maybe I'm being naive, maybe I'm playing too direct. Don't know what's going on, but I'm changing the mod. I'm going with the version that has vanilla refereeing with it. Alright guys, I've loaded the vanilla refereeing version of the mod. Let's take a look at Stoke City here. They're currently sitting in 7th place. They've got 3 wins in their last 5 matches. These guys are very close to us in the league, so we need to be performing here. Let's take a look at some of the changes in our starting 11. We've got Gilzine and Geach coming back into midfield to replace Legesse and Madigan. We also see Justin Cramsey coming back into the team to replace a suspended Jay Fabinyi. Alright guys, it's the last one in the episode. Let's make this one count. It's Stoke City versus Charlton Athletic. And here's a chance for Stoke City. It's an easy goal. That was simply a matter of less sprint speed and less acceleration. That is so uncharacteristic of Thomas Briem to lose the ball like that. His ball control is amazing. Alright, the referee has blown for halftime. The first 45 minutes are up. Pretty disappointed with our showing so far. We've been sloppy. We've allowed Stoke City to pass well. We haven't been smart in defense or attack. Midfield needs to step up. Basically, everyone needs to step up. Things need to change. Not really enjoying myself right now. Really good play here. Let's get Naholo involved. Such a slow slide tackle. Not enjoying myself right now. The players are just excruciatingly slow. I feel like I've been nerfed, and it's not my fault at all. It's just the physical side of the game. So many things have to go perfect for us in order to actually score. I don't know how we did it in the first 2 games. Here we go. Into Nyeni. Into Andrio. Need to look to beat his man here. Rebello. Oh, he scored. He's actually got a goal. And if Andreo tucked away his chance, we would be level right now. This goal means nothing, though. And we're going to walk away from this match with 0 points. It's the end of the 90 minutes. A lot of growing pains with this mod, guys. I can see its potential, though. I just need to adjust to it because I'm used to playing a very terrible vanilla game. My experience right now is one of absolute shock. And I'm not used to our players actually playing like their overalls. Alright guys, the scouting report from India has just come back and nobody is good enough to promote yet, so we're gonna keep waiting. Alright, so the month of February is now up. We won the first 2 games, but we went winless in the last 3. We got spanked by Swansea. Pretty boring games in Bristol and Stoke City. Still have to adjust to this mod, but we have to take what we can get, and to be honest, I just need to move on from February. Alright guys, taking a look at the next month of games, we're gonna be in March. We're going to be playing Watford, Millwall, West Brom, and Hull City. Watford are currently in 2nd place right now. They are a very good team. Just taking a look at the next 2 months, April and May. There's only 3 games in May, so I'm thinking one of the April games is going to be played for the May episode. Before I head out, let's take a look at our standings right now. The month of February has seen us drop down to 7th. We're outside of the playoff spots right now, but there's still a lot of games to play. As we continue to adjust and improve, I have no doubt that we could get back into the playoff spots. Alright guys, that's it for me. If you enjoyed this episode, make sure to leave a like, leave any comments and suggestions you have for the series. Make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.